Hey there, before we dive into today's episode, I have something exciting to share with you. If you're ready to grow your podcast, reach more listeners, and turn your show into a revenue generating machine, you need to be at the Moms Behind the Mic Summit. This free virtual event is happening from March 24th through 27th, and it's packed with actionable sessions from expert podcasters and business owners who know what it takes to build a successful show without spending all day on social media. Grab your free ticket now by going to momsbehindthemic.com and let's take your podcast to the next level together. Are you tired of trading time for money in your service-based business? You've probably heard that passive income is the key to more freedom, but is it actually possible for service providers, or is it just another online business myth? In today's episode of Moms Make Money, we're diving into the real truth about passive income, what it is, what it isn't, and how you can start adding leveraged income streams to your business without stepping away from client work entirely. If you're looking for ways to bring in consistent revenue without constantly being tied to your laptop, this episode is a must listen. So let's get into it. Welcome to the Moms Make Money podcast. I'm your host, Jenny. I'm the owner of Moms Make Money Collective, a podcast and visibility strategist and mom of two. Many moms feel like we need to sacrifice our careers for our children, but I wholeheartedly believe that we can have a thriving business and family at the same time. In this podcast, we're going to be diving into the ins and outs of running a business as a mom and getting real and raw about all things parenting. So buckle up because we're about to go all in. Hey there, and welcome back to Moms Make Money, the podcast that helps busy moms build profitable and sustainable service-based businesses in part-time hours. I'm your host, Jenny, and today we're diving into a topic that I know so many of you are curious about, and that is passive income for service providers. Is it really possible to create passive income when your business revolves around working with clients? Or is it just a dream sold by internet marketers? We're going to break it all down today, what passive income is, what it isn't, and how you as a service provider can start incorporating more leveraged income streams into your business. So if you've been wondering how to break free from the time for money cycle and add some sustainability to your income, stick with me. Let's dive in. So first things first, let's define passive income because this term gets thrown around a lot and sometimes in some pretty misleading ways. So at its core, passive income means earning money without having to actively trade your time for it on an ongoing basis. Now, here's where people get confused. Passive income does not mean you set up something once and you never touch it again. There's almost always an initial time or financial investment and often some ongoing maintenance. So, for example, a course or a digital product may sell passively, but you'll still need marketing and updates. An affiliate program may generate income, but you have to share links and drive traffic to those links. Otherwise, it's not going to make any money. So while passive income can absolutely create more freedom, it's not a set it and forget it type of thing. But the good news is that it does allow you to work smarter, not harder, which is what we all want, right? So now let's talk about why this is such a hot topic for service providers. When you're offering services, whether it's podcast management, virtual assistant work, copywriting, coaching, or consulting, you're typically in a one-to-one model. That means that your income is directly tied to how many clients you can take on, and there's a cap on your income because there's only so many hours in a day, especially as a busy mom that has a lot of things on her plate. We don't have all day to be working. And the thing is, if you stop working, the money stops too. And as moms, we know that sometimes life really does require us to take time off, whether it's school drop-offs, sick days, or just wanting to enjoy summer with our kids. Having all of your income tied to active client work can feel really exhausting. And this is why so many service providers start looking for passive or leverage income streams. So, how can you actually create passive income as a service provider? I'm going to walk you through 5 realistic ways to start incorporating leverage income in your business. So the first one is through digital products. So this is things like templates, toolkits, and mini courses. If you find yourself repeating the same advice to clients or using the same processes over and over and over again, you might already have a digital product inside your business. So here's some examples for you. A social media manager could sell a content planning template. A podcast manager could sell a DIY podcast launch toolkit. A virtual assistant could create an SOP or standard operating procedure template pack for business owners. These products allow you to package up your expertise and sell it over and over and over again with little effort after the initial setup. The second option here is online courses and memberships. So, courses and memberships take digital products a step further. Instead of a one-time purchase, they provide an in-depth learning and they provide an in-depth learning experience or ongoing support. So, a copywriter could create a course on writing better sales pages. A business coach could offer a membership with monthly strategy sessions. A bookkeeper could create a DIY business finances course. Memberships are great if you want recurring income, but just keep in mind they do require ongoing content and support. So if you are looking to not add a little bit more to your plate, then maybe a course would be a better fit for you personally. The third thing is affiliate marketing. So if you already recommend tools, software, or programs to your clients, why not get paid to do it? So if you use software like ClickUp, ThriveCart, or ConvertKit, sign up for their affiliate program and start sharing about it with your audience. Maybe you take a course or a program and you really love it. If they have an affiliate program, you can share your referral link with people when you're sharing this course or membership or program with other people. The key here is to only recommend things that you genuinely use and believe in so that your audience trusts your recommendations. Because if you start recommending things just for the sake of getting a paycheck, then that is obviously not great. Okay, the next thing is licensing and white labeling. So if you've built a system or a framework that works really well, you can license it out for others to use. So, for example, a copywriter could create a plug and play email sequence pack for other VAs or coaches to resell. Maybe a designer, they could sell white labeled Canva templates for other designers to use with their clients. This allows you to sell the rights to your work without having to provide hands on services. And then lastly, we have self publishing. This can be anything from like physical books to ebooks. But yeah, so if you love to write, self publishing could be a great passive income stream. So a business coach could write a book about scaling a service based business. A podcast strategist could create an ebook on launching a podcast. With platforms like Amazon's Kindle Direct Publishing, you can create an ebook once and continue earning royalties from it for years. But you might be wondering, is passive income really passive? So let's be real. If passive income was truly effortless, then everyone would be doing it. But here's what you need to know. Passive income requires an upfront investment of time and sometimes money, but definitely time. Most passive income streams still require some level of marketing. They're not going to sell themselves, so you have to figure out some kind of marketing to get in front of more people that are going to purchase that offer. Passive income is best when it's in addition to your business, not your only income stream, at least at first. So it's a great supplemental income stream, but I wouldn't suggest getting away from services and jumping fully into passive income without having some services on the side, at least at first. You can do that in the future if you build it up enough, but I would not say to just leave services and start doing passive income opportunities because you can lose out on a lot of money that way. But here's the best part. Once you build these income streams, they can keep paying you for months and even years to come. And as a mom, having that financial cushion can make such a huge difference. So if you're thinking, okay, this sounds great, but where do I start? Here is your quick 3-step action plan. So number one, look at what you're already doing in your service-based business. What do you have that could be turned into a digital product, course, or template? Second thing is to choose one passive income stream to start with. Don't try to do everything at once, start small. So if you want to create a digital product, great, go for that. If you want to go for the course or membership group, do that. One thing at a time is going to be the best. It's going to give you the most bang for your buck because if you're trying to spread yourself too thin, then you're just not going to be able to you're just not going to be able to sustain it all. And lastly, number 3, test it out and refine it. Get feedback from your audience, tweak your offer, and build from there. All right, friends, that wraps up today's episode on passive income for service providers. Is it really possible? All right, friends, so that wraps up today's episode. I hope that this episode gave you some fresh ideas on how you can add leverage income to your business. If you found this episode helpful, I'd love it if you take a minute to leave a rating and review. It helps more moms like you find the show. Until next time, keep taking action, keep growing, and keep making money on your terms. I'll see you for next week's episode.
Thank you so much for tuning into today's episode. I really hope you enjoyed it. I'd love it if you would head on over to our free Facebook group called Moms Make Money Collective to connect with us further. If you're more of an Instagram fan, make sure you're following us on Instagram at Moms Make Money Collective. If you're loving the show, make sure to leave us a rating and review on Apple Podcast. Your feedback means the absolute world to us. We'll see you in the next episode.